We're live, so that is good. Let me go ahead and hit record. Good morning, everyone that's popping in. It's good to see everybody this morning.
Thank
I
you.
will put some of you on mute if I hear, a lot of background noise or anything happening. So if you want to unmute yourself at any point to ask a question, or if you're going to be working directly with Nicole, then obviously you can unmute yourself. But today is a really fun event that we're going to do because Nicole does tarot card reading. And Nicole Young and I actually met we met over 6 years ago, I think it was. She was in a same circle I was of a networking group back in the day when I worked for corporate, and I met her through a partner that is my partner with Lead Up for Women. And we used to hang in the same circles for networking, and that's how we got to know each other really, really well. And it was just really great to be able to have so much time with other people and see them, 2 or 3 times a year and cultivate those relationships. So Nicole and I have continued cultivating that relationship post being part of that circle. And so it's exciting to have her here today. She, was doing business development back in the day, and she has so many gifts that she has finally leaned into. And now takes advantage of those gifts that God has given her to do what it is that she does. So I'm going to play a video that she asked me to play. Let me share my screen and play the video, and then I'll go ahead and have her get started. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to mute you, Nicole. No problem here. Okay, let me find where's the screen that I had open. Of course, I can't find it anywhere. Give me 1 second. I did have a screen open, but now I don't know where it is. Oh, it's under Drive. That's why. Let me see if that's popping up for me. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Can everyone see my screen with the tree? Are we good? Okay, good. Here we go. I don't know about you guys, but that makes me want to go outside and hang out with the birds in the trees, doesn't it? All right, so Nicole, go ahead and get started, and I'll pin you here, and then obviously I'll spotlight for everyone else whenever you have the opportunity to speak with them. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Nicole Young, and about 3 years ago, I had 11 people in my family die in less than 6 months. So it's still a little sore when I talk about it, but during this time frame, I was dating a very not so nice gentleman, and unfortunately, mental abuse took over. I dated a narcissist for quite some time, thinking there was something damaged inside me and that there was something wrong with me. Little did I know that, unfortunately, at the time, I was going through some weird changes. Animals started coming to me like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. People would just open their heart to me and speak and cry about a loved one. And it led me to watching a commercial Amazon, I actually believe, for tarot card reading. And if you don't know what tarot card reading is, it is when spirit asks you to be a conduit. Some people believe for the other side. Some people believe for the living. Some people believe for whatever your heart is yearning and aching for. So I picked up a deck of cards, They were these ones right here. They were like, I don't know, $19 on Amazon, make a long story short. And I went over to my mom's house with a bell and glass, and I started flipping cards. I didn't even read the instructions. And all of a sudden, things just started to unfold in my life. And I started getting messages for people who would walk by me. I would get messages from people who passed away. I have things that fall shelf when I'm doing a reading. I can watch all of you and tell what energy is going on in your life or what you're struggling with, or just maybe if there's someone that passed over that you just would like to make peace and say goodbye. So I don't know if anyone actually has ever gotten a tarot card reading or has seen a psychic. I don't like to consider myself a psychic, but I have these gifts, so I'm told to use them. I know things that I don't know why I know them. And I guess I'm just here because there's messages inside your soul that you need answers for. I help people grow their businesses spiritually. So I'm kind of like a financial advisor, but I do it spiritually with your energy and the people that you do business with. So has anyone ever had a tarot card reading? Did it come to fruition? Did anything come true in those? Anybody? Any huge thing happen to them? Does anybody want to volunteer, or is anybody okay with me kind of generally opening up and sharing your personal business? Or I do private readings as well. You kind of know a little bit about me. Do a regular reading, which is $1 a minute, right? It's wherever the energy and spirit takes us. I do ancestral readings, which goes back to the archives of your ancestors that helps you fix and cleanse your life cycle. So people who go through drug addiction, it can be stopped. So if you're religious, it's called the seed. Some people have good seeds, they say. Some people are bad seeds. I don't believe that. So we can go back and try to understand why your mom did certain things or your grandmother did certain things. It's called an ancestral life and lineage line. So I do those. They're in depth. They take about 2 hours. That's about $125. I do questions. I do talk to a loved one. Normally with the loved one, if they've passed, they will come to me and then I'm channeled to call you. So I'm not a reader that goes by, hitting people up and messaging them and say, hey, would you like to pay for a reading? It's more, if there's something that's heavy on your heart, they come to me to kind of be in a conduit or intercede on your behalf in the other life. So is there anyone that doesn't want me to do a general on them from energy? Nobody? Okay. Does anybody want to volunteer for the first so we can open it up?
I'll volunteer.
Who's volunteering? Kathy? Was that Kathy or?
I'm Teresa.
Oh, Teresa, you're down the bottom. Hi, how are you? All right.
Hi, sorry. Video's not working, so my apologies.
That's okay. So before we get into the reading real quick, I'm going to ring my bowl for you guys. I'm going to clear out some negative energy that you may have brought with you, maybe stress, a husband, children, drama, work, whatever it is. Okay. I'm going to ring it. You're going to feel some vibration. Please close your eyes. Think about maybe some questions that you would like me to ask or answer, something heavy on your heart that maybe spiritually, that maybe your mom or your grandmom, or something that you've been trying to work in your personal life to remove a blockage, because I do chakra readings as well. So I'm going to read this. I'm going to ask you to breathe and count backwards, and then I'm going to read one general card, and then we'll get into Teresa's reading. Spirit guides, angels above, please come in, clear out the negative energy. Ask Sue, my personal guide, my angels, Raphael, Jophiel, Gabriel, and Michael to come in, clear the room. Keep an open mind. Help us focus on the future. We no longer live in the past. We live in the present. Let's stay focused. Let's open up the energy, help spiritually, physically, financially balance everyone out who was gracious enough to come today with something heavy on their heart. Spirit, work within us. Father from up above, clear and cleanse, open up their hearts and let them really hear the message I need to send. Breathe in. Take a deep breath out. Breathe in. Take a deep breath out. Breathe in. Take a deep breath out. Okay. Anyone feel lighter? This is my first Zoom one with like 10 or 15 people. It's either like hundreds of people. So I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Vimeo, and there's another one new. Colleen, what's that new one that just came out where everybody's on the
TikTok.
what is it?
TikTok.
TikTok, and there's the other one too. Like you go into these private chat rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on that too. So my name, if you
Clubhouse?
what is it?
Clubhouse.
Yes, Clubhouse, thank you. So if you look me up, my name is Outdoor Healing 1111. I use nature and I use the indoors. So I'm an empath and channeled by a narcissist. So my project in life, purpose by spirit, is to help those who have been mentally abused using the outdoor from fire, earth, air, and love. So they're the four balances when you do a spiritual reading. That's fire, earth, air, and love. So if you guys want to write any notes, take notes, please. If you have a question, raise your hand. Time is fluent, everyone. So that means if I read and something doesn't come up or resonate today, I'll give you times and dates. It's an assumption of the time frame, either past or present, that may come in your life, okay? It may not be accurate. You might say, well, I really didn't get anything from Nicole's message today. Well, when you might come on another Zoom with me and I might just gravitate to you and there might just be a message. But it's based on your energy, your birth sign. I'm going to make a suggestion because I was meditating before I read the cards, before I came on. Just so you know, I don't know who is one. There's someone debating a partnership. And this partnership, I want you to really ask indirectly what the sign is of the person you're going to do business with. Please make sure that you guys know it is very important when we have full moons, right? It's a full moon, starts out like a circle of a 30-day period for each sign. And in the middle of that month or somewhere in that month, a new moon comes or a full moon. During the month, when you hear people talk about a retrograde, it's when your life feels crazy and everything seems to go backwards. It's like all the trouble you think that you shut the door with comes halting back to you. It's a test for you to see if you've leveled up in that area of your life so that you can manifest something new. So if anyone is struggling at the moment with clearing that out, I also do those, they're called chakra readings. They're balancing out your energies. That's so that you can align love, business, you know, if you're religious, that as well. The general card for today's reading for everyone watching that you need to focus on for the next 30 days, we are in the Aries moon. I'm an Aries, Colleen's an Aries. This means it's been over 100, happy birthday, Stacy. It's been over 150 years on April 11th that everything that has gone wrong in history, New Year started on the 11th of this year. This means fire signs, get ready. Your energy that you've lost for 2 years will come back like crazy. Taurus, unfortunately, will struggle with some karma. And karma isn't always bad. Karma can be good if you're a giver. If you're a giver, you'll get and multiply. So there's two of you that are watching that will be in the next 9 months, $500,000 closer to a dream that you've set. You will be in the 6 digits before the end of the year. Around October 22nd is what I channeled before I got on here. Somebody is also searching for love on here. I saw love in 4, which is the 4 of Wands. It's passion. There will be a union. Somebody say something? A same-sex marriage or a marriage that's coming in. Doesn't matter how old you are, marriage is a union. Doesn't have to be like in a church, but within 4 weeks to 4 years, there's a union that's been like long going. There's a partnership on someone on here that's been long going. The card is my emotions move through cycles and connect me to the truth. So in the next 10 months, I don't know if anybody, can you guys see?
Is this specifically for Teresa? Are you talking to her now?
This is general. I'm going to Teresa in a second. This is
Okay.
okay. This is what you need to focus on. So after this month, there'll be many, many planets in retrograde. That's the next 10 months coming out of 2020 that all of you will have to either pass or fail. It's kind of like school, right? Whatever you learned in COVID, if it was good karma, you'll get more good karma. If it was bad karma, you'll get some bad karma. Maybe you're, if you don't check the oil in your car, maybe you'll break down. If you were stealing from your company, you'll be at a loss. If you were a liar, a cheater, and a thief and a steal, and we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, then unfortunately there will be bad karma there. Teresa, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Teresa, tell me about a decision that needs to be made or someone's making on your behalf. I have Libra energy, I have Aries, I have Leo, I have Sagittarius. You're in your head about making a decision based on a judgment call. This could be legal, this could be a friend, this could be a partnership, but it's young energy or a brand new offer.
Oh my gosh, I have so many decisions on my plate right now. I don't even know where to begin to answer that.
I have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Does that help you? You're cutting someone out of your life. It's in regards to a business decision. There's 3 people involved, and be careful signing contracts within the next 3 weeks. You're at a crossroads. Can you guys see these cards? I have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy again. This is Aries month, but you're looking back on an opportunity from before or foreign affairs. So if you're going overseas, could be a good decision for you, but you got to get out of your own way. You're stuck. You've planted yourself in this position not to make a decision. Making a decision is a decision. So when you manifest that into the universe, what you're telling the universe is that you really don't care what they decide. You have to make a decision. Does the 8th mean anything to you?
The 8th?
Yes, the 8th.
Just that it's a day of abundance. So days that ending in 8, I believe are, the number 8 is auspicious and related to abundance. And I had someone die on the 18th of February.
Energy, but I am getting them gifting you something. So you have an ace, which is a brand new beginning for you. It's a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Was your loved one a water sign?
Scorpio.
Okay. They're gifting you this. It's abundance. And it does have to do with foreign affairs. And I have the chills. So whoever they are, they're here with us now. Fulfillment, something you wanted your entire life, they're giving you. You were close to this person. They were confident of yours. 18 means reciprocity, honey. That means give and take. That means right now you're in the dark night of the soul. So what happens is, so everyone understands, it's yin and yang. Does everybody know that dark and light? Okay. Dark doesn't always mean devastation and bad. Dark means that we're breaking the ego of being self-centered and coming out of either a masculine energy, that does not mean you need to be a man, and divine feminine, which does not mean feminine. It just means either the man is the dictator in the old days, the one who provides safety and stability. The feminine's free flowing, energy's released, easygoing. But this person, do they like yellow?
No, that wasn't his color. But this is resonating with me, all of it as you're reading, it's coming together in different ways.
That's okay. Take it as it fits. Never take anything I say specific, right?
Right.
I think the tarot cards is entertainment only, but I am pretty accurate most of the times when I'm on the dollar. Sex of the baby, sometimes I'm a little off. So I have you climbing a huge hurdle, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy again. You've climbed this battle for the last 10 years, okay? It's getting ready to close. Here's the Hierophant. There's either a marriage involved or balancing out the scales in regards to your spiritual and religious beliefs. You're seeking someone for guidance.
Okay.
Give me
Apparently that would be you.
no, I mean, not necessarily. They may come to me. Loved ones always come to me after. I read, Colleen, what's that lady's name that her and her daughter have their own,
Yeah.
her husband and son passed away,
Everything looks.
a group for
Carrie
their daughter?
Conley?
Yeah. When I got off the phone with Carrie, she unfortunately had some death in her life. Well, all of the books were falling off my shelf, so I knew someone was trying to get a message to me. 8 also, just so you guys know, is infinity. It's everlasting love. It's your soulmate. Crystal, why you look confused, honey? Crystal, can you hear me? Crystal, can you hear me? You have a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer coming to you with an offer in love. You waiting on a love offer? Yep, confirmation. Is it a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Is that a yes, Crystal?
Are you still working on Teresa?
It'll go back and forth now. Teresa, I'm not done with you, okay? Crystal, I just want to make sure everybody gets a chance because once I start channeling, I'm done. It's 12:21.
Okay.
A new beginning for you. That's a partnership or a marriage, Crystal. If you're looking for marriage, that's the Empress. It's Taurus energy. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean the card that I dropped is their sign, but it means intuitively you're in this spot. Fertility, love, the outdoors. You need to ground. Does everybody know what grounding is? Anybody not know what grounding is? Grounding is when you go outside and spend a lot of time in nature. So that's who I am. I'm the green archer. I'm an archery. I do guns. I spend a lot of time in my woods. I kayak, I hunt, I fish. Somebody needs to ground here. Somebody needs to go outside and hug a tree today. I know it sounds silly. Annie, no laughing. It could be you. Somebody's walking away from something here.
It's hard to see the cards with your virtual background. There you go. You got to keep it in front of you when you show it.
Okay, can you guys see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. Someone is taking their family and moving. Could be a daughter, I'm saying, or someone in your family is moving. They're moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 states away, maybe in the middle. So if you're in California, it's somewhere in the middle.
We can't see the card. You got to move it in front of you. There we go.
Can't see everybody. I need to see everybody's energy. You put me on a different mode and I can't see everyone's energy.
I'll remove your spotlight. Just go back to gallery view.
Gallery?
Is it back?
Yeah, that's better. Okay.
Okay.
Right down here. Jen, can you see this card?
It's just hard to see it when you're not spotlighted. That's why I'm spotlighting you.
Oh, okay. So this is a 3 of Cups. This is celebration. This is a collaboration. You and 2 other girlfriends are either going to a reunion, you're going to a wedding, something where there's 3 of you, maybe friends from the past. There's a celebration and a union there. There's also one coming up in November. It's ironic you wore orange today. Orange your color. Nicole, you got a decision of money? 2 of Pentacles, I got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 2 opportunities in business, could be 2 opportunities, 2 stores you want to shop at, but you're contemplating which one to go to. Maybe it's a trip between one or the other. There's a contemplation here. It's coming into fruition. So within a 2-week to 2-month period, there's a decision. You've been on a rocky road, up and down battle for a little while here, trying to figure out your purpose in life. You got the 10 of Cups, honey. It's coming right behind it. This is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. This is a wish fulfillment. This is the happy life, happy wife card, right? I think there's some indiscrepancies going on in your relationship that you're having now, but keep an open mind. I have the chills. Someone in your life too passed away. I don't know if it was recent. Maybe, I don't want to say mom, but there's a female in your family. It could be a friend. They're gifting you this. They've watched you suffer in silence for quite some time now. Is it Sophia?
Yes.
Okay. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. What's the number 9 mean to you?
I don't know.
All right, well, 9 to me, holding down the fort. This is something about passion, creativity, right? It's the corn stalk, it's November, it's Halloween time. There's a lot of crows coming in, so you might want to write this down between now and November. I want to say November 9th, before Thanksgiving. I don't know if this man is coming in to dress you or undress you, or you have something to do with clothing. It's either a sexual innuendo, which I don't get often, depends, especially in large crowds. It's a collective energy. But there's something going on here with fashion. He's putting a belt on the scarecrow, right? I don't know if it's a costume, you're going to a masquerade party where you're going to meet someone. You've been holding down the fort for a really long time, looking for a new opportunity and passion. So this is either love, or it's a gentleman or a female. Whatever, take it as it resonates. I don't stereotype, so I don't know. I have to be general. Clarify this 9 of Wands, but you're getting messages. The crow means messages. So you're getting gifted something. Okay, I got a tower moment here. Stephanie, tell me what happened in March. I got 2 old souls here. Is your parents still living or are they deceased?
My mother's still living. My father's deceased years ago.
I got an old soul, an old owl, dark owl, stubborn as hell, like the crow, like couldn't get a word past him. I don't want to say Mr. Know-it-all, but he was very wise, your father. Did he invest in a lot of business situations? Was he wise in business?
No, he was a doctor.
He's wise. I mean, he could be intellect. An owl is an old soul, wise. There's someone with him, though. Somebody get married in May? Do you have children?
Yes, I have children, but he's young.
There's a celebration. You know how I think it's in the Spanish religion, they do that ceremonial thing when they're 16 years old, when the female goes in to become, yeah, something around Cinco de Mayo for you. Either a celebration, May 6th, write it down. Celebration of some kind. Someone's getting crowned, a beauty pad, there's a celebration happening. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and money in a treasure chest, Stephanie. You have an old jewelry box or something that your mom or dad gave you?
Potentially, yeah.
One of them is worth a lot of money. You know how your parents always say save for a rainy day?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at channeling when people pass away or gift items from the past. I was gifted the same picture at a yard sale I paid $5 for that my mom sold in a home show. There's 9 in the world. Mine is rare. It's the only one from the artist that signed both names. I just found out it's worth a lot of money. That's exactly what this is. It's worth a lot of money. It's worth more money to you personally than it is to sell it, but it's worth a lot of money. Ooh. Dawn, you there? Dawn? Hello? No, Dawn? Did she leave? Dawn Brown?
She's there, but I don't see her.
Yep,
or hear
I'm trying to unmute. I'm sorry, I'm trying to unmute myself. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull my car over and park. Yep.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, a queen. This could be you, Dawn, a very prestigious woman, kind of plain by nature. And please don't take anything I say personally. This is just the energy I'm getting from the cards, okay? So I'm sensing that you have a garden and it's like ceremonial to you. It's like your peace, your calm before the storm. And your cup needs to be full up. It seems like you've been going through some devastation with either family or friends, or someone is taking your energy from you. But I see hope here. And I don't want to say it's you, but is there someone getting married in a garden or around a garden theme? I have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Kentucky energy here, southern states, and a woman who's getting married. Does that ring a bell at the moment to you? Anyone in your family getting married?
Yes, yes. Yes, I have a friend getting married in June.
Was this a quick engagement, marriage?
I guess it was quick that we all heard about it. Yes, she just announced it not too long ago. I think they've been seeing each other for a while.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you tell her to check his bank account? Doesn't look like he's got a lot of money. It looks like he's a con man. So if she met him on the internet, please warn her. He saved enough money to make it look good. I have the chills. That's confirmation. Just tell her to be careful. If he's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, in May, something's
I'm
gonna.
not sure what his sign is. Okay.
If you could just write that
Okay.
down, please, around May 5th or something, something's going to come to light. There's a lot of sadness. So if this has to do with the secret he's holding from her, please be there for her. It's not good energy I'm getting from that card. And I don't normally channel for other people who aren't in the room, but that's something Spirit wanted me to share. I have the Two of Pentacles over here. There was somebody on here. Maybe it was Stephanie. Stephanie, you still there?
Yes.
Okay, I have young children. You have grandchildren?
No.
You have a son and a daughter?
I have a son.
You have a girlfriend? Soulmate energy, that's why I'm asking you. If he has a girlfriend, that's his partner.
No.
How old is he? Did you say your son was young, Stephanie?
Oh, young, like not married. He just turned 18.
Oh,
That's okay. But if he's going to date within 2 weeks to 2 years, that's soulmate. She's the right one. Or him, whatever preference. I don't that's the person he's going to wind up with the rest of his life. So
Better like her.
yeah, I see good energy there. They're lifetime soulmates. So your son came into this world with a gift. That means in the past lives he's had before he came in with you. He's very intelligent too. Smart boy, wise. He doesn't talk back, well-mannered. Is he funny?
He's silly.
Yeah, jokester, right? I'm getting jokester. See, because these two little kids are on a nut. That means he's funny, like a squirrel to a nut. That one's for you, Jen. Hold on, I'm coming back to you on that one. Annie, may I ask you a personal question? Are you single?
Did you say Annie?
Yeah, are you single?
I am happily single.
Are you a widower?
No, I wish I was, but I'm a divorcee.
All right, well, well, technically, okay. I don't know, feel the energy, okay? Because I can feel the books in the back of your room. So what it's giving me, Spirit, is saying that you've been searching and reading and you're very intelligent. Your mind doesn't stop when someone gives you an answer, okay? So the library in back of you is a symbol of a past life for you, okay? You spent a lot of time in the library in one of your previous lifetimes searching for your soulmate. I don't believe your husband was your soulmate. He was your karmic partner. He taught you all the things in those books that the princess doesn't show up in the carriage and the fancy car and the fancy shoes, okay? So your cycle has been completed. I'm not sure, and please don't get discouraged, because I see you as this beautiful, young, like great spirit person, still searching and yearning. right? You pour and pour and pour into all the love. I don't know if you can say it. And all the love that you have in many lifetimes, you're a giver, you're loving, you're kind, and you're always like, I'm good. My girls are good. I can hang out with my friends. But where's my person? Like, I do all this work daily and I do everything right. Maybe I could lose a couple pounds. COVID was a little devastating, but for the most part, you're like the perfect woman, right? It's okay, stay perfect. You may not get them in this lifetime, but you're at a 10, and a 10 is a closing of a cycle. You will be gifted him in the next lifetime. So just hold on, because some of us pass our soulmates on the street. Soulmates are here to either teach us a lesson or teach us a test, right, of good faith and good intention. But I see good for you. Grace Ann, I see you single too, honey, or in a long-term marriage. You've been married forever? Yeah.
50 years.
Kathy, you single?
Nope, married 30, I don't know, since 1983, whatever that is.
Wow.
You only had one boyfriend? Did you only have one boyfriend, Kathy, before your husband?
Only him.
You never had one before that?
No.
You have young energy around you for some reason. Your husband's an old.
He was my first date.
Well, maybe that's the one I'm
That's
saying.
so awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, there's a one there. Okay. Jen, this is what I picked up on you before. So you've been stuck for quite some time on something. I don't know what it is, right? I see you being a very outgoing person, outdoorsy, okay, doing your thing, winter, spring, summer, and fall, okay? But there's something unbalanced with you, right? There's a chakra that's out of alignment here. So maybe it's the root chakra. So when I got into tarot first, there's 7 chakras, everybody. The 7 chakras are from head to toe or from your feet to your head. So it's as above, so below, as above. And one of those are out of a line. That's probably why you would go to the doctors with pancreatic problems or kidney stones, or when you go with, really bad migraines. So this is your crown chakra, and your root chakra is at the bottom. Your root chakra is what is the firm foundation of the growth of us as an individual. Okay, there's 7 of them, the same colors as the rainbow, right? It's red, orange, yellow, green, purple, blue, white. We don't realize that when we're kids. We sing the song. We have no idea what it means. I'm writing children's books, so if you have grandkids, they're coming out soon, all about chakras. So with you, Jen, you're not, even though you do all these things, you're still not rooted on something. There's something from your past that you've been nominated, like me, to have a spiritual enlightenment, okay? So you're going through some questionable things in your mind right now that you don't know why they're happening to you. And I don't see it being about relationships or marriage or... This is an inner struggle that you have from childhood, okay? But it didn't start with you like me. So there's somebody who's nominated, like if you've ever seen The Sopranos, right? The big guy, Tony, he's the guy in charge of the monarch, right? That's how I explain this. Jen, you've just been nominated by spirit or someone in your family that over and over the same lessons keep repeating itself. You could have a problem with communication with your mom and dad. It could have been with a grandparent or an aunt or uncle, but someone nominated you to take over now. Okay, so what you're going to do is be going through an awakening. Right now, you're going through a dark night of the soul. Maybe you've lost some friends along the way, like I did. Maybe you just don't want to tolerate anybody's bullshit anymore. Part of my language, everybody. But there's something going on you. There's nothing wrong with you. In order to level up and be on Colleen's pod, sometimes you got to let go of the people who are the one people who don't promote you, right? My mom still doesn't know what I do. Now she does, because she was in the hospital with some problems the other day. They thought she had liver cancer. But the girl who wheeled her in with me was a spiritual healer like me. She pulled all of the rocks and stones out of her bra. And now that I give my mom readings, she knows that the messages from the 11 people that died, she couldn't do it, so I was nominated, right? You have tough skin. So right now I see you doing a lot of outdoors things. That's grounding, right? That's earth, air, fire, and water. You're not real good on the cup and emotional either. You shut people down. You're not very emotional. When you're done, you're done. That's it. You just don't give a shit, okay? When I'm triggered for an awakening. You're going through an awakening, okay? So you need to, I think money's okay for you, but like when you're triggered, you're going to walk away from it to do something nonprofit. That it's something like I had to figure out. Like I used to sit as a child in my game room alone, dancing for hours, right? Just shuffling cards. Like I work at the casino and I talk really fast. And I'm like, I could have been an auctioneer or I could be a tarot card reader. I don't know. I got nominated this for some reason. I have no idea, but I like working for spirit. Seems to pay my bills. And I didn't have any money during COVID. I traveled with Colleen. I was gifted to level up. You're getting ready to level up, right?
I understand. It makes 100% complete sense. It does.
Okay.
And your other card about traveling with 2 people, I'm leaving in 2 weeks for Florida with 2 girls. You're on it.
Because sometimes I'm on and sometimes because there's so many people, like I do Instagram and there's like 4,000 people that watch me at once. I went to Colleen's thing. I was scared to death to step out. Like I have a huge personality. I can walk into 400 people in a business meeting and feel their energy. And I just always have been different, and different's good. Different, but I talk really fast and couldn't figure out why. But when I'm channeled and there's 4,000 people watching me, I can only pick up so many energies, right? And it's how receptive you are to getting the message. So you're going to have the dark night of the soul, though. So I just want you to be careful. When you do, you need to reach out to me, okay? Or any chakra healer. Right now, cups, earth, water, air. When you fly, you're going somewhere outside. You're doing something outdoors.
I am doing Ironman Tulsa in 6 weeks. Yes.
Okay. Stay outside. There's something that you're. Okay, so I get channeled by animals lately, and Colleen told me to be quiet and turn it down because she couldn't hear me when I called. So when I tell you birds, strange birds show up, they show up. Okay. And the reason why I played the video is during my awakening, 2 falcons, 1 bald eagle, 1 red cardinal, and that blue bird that was in that video came down from the church that I live across from now. It's called Old Lady of Perpetual Help, right? Perpetual keeps going. That's the Catholic school I grew up at. I don't know why I was here, but now I know. They came flying across and landed in my backyard. I have a sunflower garden. So those 11 people show up in different bird forms. I've seen the craziest animals in my backyard, like I'm in the Caribbean, and it's strange and it's scary and it's weird. But when I'm trying to prevent you from going down a dark road, that's because you're triggered. People who come to me are either through mental abuse, physical abuse, death, and I get a lot of people who come to me all the time, right? So, but with you, something with planes, right? Some weird, strange event is going to happen when you're at this Ironman. I don't see you winning it. Please, no disrespect, but I see you as a contender in the top 3 percentile of the women that you compete against, okay? But you're there for something else. Someone may approach you about an opportunity in the line of work that you're passionate about, which is the outdoors thing like I do. I'll call you up when I get ready to do my life purpose. It's a personal wellness retreat. I'm keeping it hush-hush because sometimes you got to keep it hush-hush because it's not supposed to go into the universe. Everybody that's on here, do me a favor. When you get off, light a candle. I don't care. It should be white. If you don't have a white candle, light a candle. Write down all of the regrets that you have in your life and write down all the things that you want to have. Okay? And if you don't ask in Jabez's prayer, it's a little book in the Bible. St. Michael goes to heaven and he meets an angel and he says, look, I needed your help. Where were you? He goes, well, there's a beautiful little white building over there. He goes, well, do I get one of those pretty boxes in that building? He goes, of course you do. Go in. Your name's written on them, right? You're allowed to ask for blessings. That's what we're here. He goes in, opens up that box. There's a million different gifts that we all have inside of us. What we're supposed to share, what we're supposed to help others with. It's not about the money. It's not about the air. It's not about the earth. It's not about the love. It's when you balance out and do business with the right people. It's not luck. It's balance. Life is an energy. We're all these little floating things that go to whatever you believe in. And I have a totally different story I can tell you about Jesus one day if you want to hear it. But when you're awoken, you're supposed to live in your purpose. So balance out those 4 elements. When you're done with the list, I want you to cut the paper in half. And I want you to burn both of them with 2 different intentions. Letting go of the past is depression. Burning the projectivity and the manifestation in the future is abundance. It comes in weird shapes and sizes. So, Jen, yours will be a plane. and you're going to get an offer to do something nonprofit. Okay. Could be a mentor, it could be someone opening some sort of gym that you have an expertise in, but that's what I see. Okay. Stephanie, I see that you're searching for something at the moment to keep your mind occupied. You do a lot of reading, thinking, contemplating, but you're looking at something new, something fresh. I would suggest that Spirit's telling me to tell you to wear more grounding colors. Red. Maybe you didn't want to, maybe you do, but today you didn't wear them, right? You have this beautiful face, and on the screen I can't see anything. It's pal. Spirit needs to see your energy. You're stuck between a red and an orange right now. That's going to work for you. Sophia, dark blue. Now, Colleen is another young lady. Who's the lady that was on the last podcast that's opening up the clothing store where she takes items and she redoes your wardrobe to show up for success?
Do you mean in the last Teaching Tuesday that we had? Are you talking about the Lunch and Learn that we had last week with Tanya Sturl?
Lunch and Learn.
Yeah, Tanya Sturl.
So, right on the money. Knew she was in a business venture. Sometimes your colors and your patterns of your creative opportunities are the colors that you wear. Change them. I'm going through the dark night of the soul right now with my heart chakra. My heart chakra's been closed since the abuse. Heart chakra is green. Okay?
Who did you say to change the colors they wear?
Sophia, we're dark blue. Stephanie, red and orange. Stacy, purple. Purple's a sign of abundance. So before I got on here, purple's been my new thing for the last couple of weeks. If you want to be royal, you must dress for royalty. If you want to be a swimmer, you dress, right? We play the part. And Sophia, didn't you get the message about the scarecrow?
Yes.
That's what it is. Dress your part, honey. Whatever you're doing in business, dress your part. They're saying change your style, your hairstyle. Do something completely off the wall. Change it up. I see you with this beautiful short haircut, like to the side, nice orange blazer, like dressed for success. Like by November, your life is going to be completely different. You might be one of the ones that's going to go into the six figures if you don't already make them. Something's going to change. So be careful of, like, the car we drive for a reason. So today, be fully aware of what's in your home, right? Be fully aware, like Colleen says, the food you put in your body. Be fully aware of the people you talk to and the characteristics they bring. For like a couple of days, just focus on the weirdest things ever. Focus on the park you go to. Len, you live in Colorado or near the mountains somewhere? By the beach, correct?
In New Jersey.
So I want you to call me when we hang up, or someday this week we need to chat. So I have a meetup group in New Jersey. I'm always up New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland. I'm always hiking alone or with a group. I do kayaking trips. There's something that Spirit needs to show you in the woods. I don't know if that's your thing, but you need to go with me, is what I was told.
Definitely my thing.
What?
The woods are definitely my thing.
Okay, so also I've been triggered, as Colleen would know, Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, everybody. Okay, and I know that people come to meetings for a reason, but my girlfriend showed up at her friend's house and Dorothy was on her front door at her sister's house with the heels. My grandmother's name is Dorothy. My grandmother's not very happy with me right now because, like you, Jen, we're here for a bigger mission in life, right? We're changing history. We're changing all the bad things our parents did. My mom had a kid out of wedlock. My grandma had a kid out of wedlock. I'm hoping my 20-year-old don't have a kid out of wedlock. But what I taught her was, don't date a narcissist. She watched me get mentally abused for years. But what I showed her was what kind of man not to tolerate. So now that she encounters men, it drew a wedge, right? Because I was going through an awakening that really set the foundation to change all those, as we say them, curses from our mothers and grandmothers, okay? Be careful, women, with your portal. And I mean portal, I mean your personal area, okay? It's not just to give birth. It's where Spirit tries to come through us to give us gifts. Jen, that's where you need to be open to, okay? When you're out, and I don't know if you're in a relationship because you're very stubborn and very, very picky, so you pass by accident. But where you're inside out.
Hey, Nicole.
Yeah.
Do we have about 10 minutes left? I wanted to know if you wanted to open up the floor for the last 5 minutes or so to see if anyone had a question of maybe something that's come up for them or something they want to know, to ask the question. So just unmute yourself if you have a question for Nicole or something burning on your mind that you want to ask. Go ahead, Kathy.
I feel something big is coming, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, I see a remodel. That's what I was told, a remodel, some sort of remodel, a room, something you're redoing. It's going to have to do with what a creative hobby that you have, okay? Do you have a room in your house that's very lit up?
Well, we keep all the windows open, so all the rooms are bright.
Did you ever see The Notebook?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a room in there. Remember, Noah made that room just for her? Something that was important to her? Something with her life purpose? Go back and watch the movie again in that room. Something in that room is going to give you the clues to what you're going to do next. Something big. Could be painting, could be entertaining, could be like a bed and breakfast. I'm seeing some sort of hospitality creative adventure, okay? Hold on 1 minute. Let me pull a card for you, okay? That's what I channeled. Well, there you go, sweetheart. Does anybody see this?
What's it say?
Great fortune.
Oh, that's what I was hoping for.
Do you gamble?
I got my tickets right here.
Do you have 26 on any of those?
26. Yep.
Yep, that's the one. I don't think you'll be a millionaire, but you're going to win money off of that ticket. Or I channeled my mother and her best friend go to the casino. I knew one of them was going to win. My mom's friend always wins. My mom went with her. It was on my brother's birthday. They do not talk. I was channeled 26 for months, and my mom won big. And her best friend will not talk to her. Sometimes off a little bit. So, yes.
Thank you, Kathy. Any other questions?
Thanks.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead, Annie.
Well, I'm wondering if I will have success with the enterprise of my book.
Does it have to do with children?
Yes.
All right, so I see change, number 9. 9 means holding down the fort. I need you to look up your birth chart, okay? And there's another analysis you can look up online, or you can get a reading with me and I'll help you with it. 9, I need to find out if 9 is your life number. If 9 is your life number, then you're right. You'll have success with something with children. So the child and the change came in. Here's the funny thing. 18 means reciprocity. Something about your past, or as you as a child, 18 needs to be in this change somehow. It's childlike energy, it's childlike something from your past. But I also see lucky little Annie.
What is it?
It's the Lover's card.
No.
So you could meet somebody that could give you some whirlwind passionate affair, right? Or there's going to be a newfound love from whatever this new business venture is. Okay, take it as it resonates. It's one or the other. It's where your passions lie. So for you, your lucky number is 15, 18, and 9. They're going to be important dates for you, Annie. Write them down.
18, 9.
Awesome.
Sorry I didn't get to everybody specifically.
That's okay. That's why
That's
I'm opening it up to if anyone has any specific question that's kind of burning on their heart that they want to ask. And I guess Stacy and I need to change the color of our clothes because we both have black on.
No, you're fine. No, everybody's energy is different. Your energy is black. You're perfectly fine when you wear see your sign, blue, yellow, and green actually are your colors. So you're over the last year, things have come to you, Colleen, that you weren't aware of. Okay, and that's with everybody, but there's bigger horizons like we've discussed privately. That's where the blue comes in. That's your third eye chakra. That's knowing things that you don't know how you know them, but you know them because you've been enlightened in a different way. It's your tribe is giving you the knowledge to keep leveling up and knowing more, right? Yoga, I do everything for everybody. Now I'm doing for me, right? It's and your husband's time now. It's having this pod that helps level you up because you're giving back. It's time for you to take your time. The green behind you is your heart finally being at peace with loving what you do and knowing you made the right decision. And I was told to pull an ancestral card for you. We can do that later if you want. That's going back into the Aztec records. That's where I pissed off my grandmother, Jen, just so you know. That's why Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz came. So it's
Great.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to ask Grace Ann looked like she had her hand up. I couldn't tell if she wanted to ask a question.
I did.
Yeah.
I just want to know where I should go to help me make a decision. It's a life-altering decision.
I see trees, but I don't see a lot of trees. I see a special place that you go and sit when you need to think. Maybe a walking path, but there's a tree or a tree that's just growing. But it's outside, okay?
I'll look around.
I see the bench being white because you have Roman descendants in your lineage. Like Greek mythology, maybe that helps you at all, but something about the Greek or the Romans, something about your heritage that this tree is going to help you with, like the, what's that decorating thing? Is it faux swung or
Feng
swung?
shui.
Feng
Yeah.
Feng shui.
Yes, maybe it's a bonsai or something of that nature. That's what I'm saying. A garden. You're not supposed to have this card, but that's the card that popped. All right, so we have the lightning. So this is yours, Colleen. This is an aha moment that's coming in for you. 8 again. 8 is the infinity. You're leveling up again. The infinity is the 8. In August, around the 6th, you have the War of Roses. Okay. So the rose of 6 of Roses is like the battle. Have you ever seen the Tower? The Lord of the Rings, Colleen? Okay, so there's 2 battles, right? And like, I'm trying to think of a movie to help you out. The Trojan, like any old those movies where they fight against it. Okay, so there's 2 sides here that you're trying to build, right? And somebody has to draw the flag to victory and somebody has to draw the flag of defeat. Defeat isn't always necessarily a bad thing. It helps us step back and get answers. But this has to do with you knowing something before your time. And here's the funny thing. Remember we just talked about the colors in your flag behind you? All 3 of these flags in this card are green, yellow, and blue. Okay? So that is your card. I'm going to read that. If anybody needs to hit me up or has a question we didn't get to at the end, Colleen, I don't know if you have time to tell them, but I have prizes. You want to pull those real quick of the people that are on the 3?
I put the information for your email address in the chat. So for everyone that's still on and wants to reach out, it's youngnicole44@gmail.com. So you can reach out to her directly. And by the way, for all of you that attended today, she is going to be saving the information and reaching out to each one of you to send you a gift. So she's sending each one of you and mailing each one of you a gift today as a thank you for being here. And what did you want to do with the bracelets? Because we're down to the last couple minutes.
Okay, so real quick, I have 3 deals and 3 prizes. I need a Sagittarius first. I have a Sagittarius in here.
Anybody a Sagittarius that you know of?
Anybody struggling on here that has a loved one that's a Sagittarius? I got a girl I was channeled before I bought the gift to buy a pink Sagittarius bracelet. So think about that, everybody, and let me know. You can email me. There's 2 other prizes. Carl, how do you want to pick those?
You can just choose, do it by number, and you can just count on the screen is fine. Or just
Okay,
by
I have
what your hit is.
I have a number from 1 to 11. Anybody want to pick a number or put?
Yeah, I'll pick a number. 8.
All right, go ahead.
8.
Anybody 8?
No, you got to count 8 on your screen.
Oh. Lynn.
Okay.
Oh, my battery's gonna die. This sucks.
That's okay. We're at the very end right now. So we have to get off because we're at the very end of the hour. So Lynn is the first one. The next number is 6 because I don't know what you're seeing. So I'm just going to pull another one.
Kathy.
Who?
Kathy.
Kathy. All right. Awesome. Well, congratulations, you guys. She's going to be
Sagittarius after Libra.
Sagittarius is November.
Oh, no.
okay.
November
It's November 21st to December 21st. I just looked it up. My
Yeah.
daughter's December 9th. I didn't even realize she was Sagittarius, or I forgot.
All right.
I hope you guys had a good time today with Nicole. We're out of time, so we have to
That's
go.
fine.
Please sign up for next week. I dropped the link in. Next week is going to be Julie Jones. She's going to be talking a lot about how to get more done in a day. So I know she's going to be talking about success lists versus to-do lists. So that's going to be something that's going to be really great for you next Tuesday. So we hope you join us for that. I will send you the chat today, Nicole, so you have the information of everyone that was on here. But thank you for all of you for joining today.
Thanks,
I know
guys.
this was not traditional of what we normally do, but just such a nice relief of something different for us to have in our life as well. So thank you all for joining us today and having an open mind to have some
Right.
readings done.
Carl, can I say something? If any of this comes true, or the decisions happen, or the colors or the schemes, please reach out. Or if you could subscribe to one of my channels on either YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, so I can build my channel. If you have a loved one or a friend who would like a reading, I am also offering, if you bring a friend, you get $15 off of your.
You okay? Nope,
think
she
lost her
died.
battery.
She died. All right, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope to see you next week. Have a wonderful week, ladies.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.